Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. So if you had watched my video yesterday that I posted about not getting fooled by these Bitcoin moves, this short-term volatility, well, then you would have been fooled if you didn't see that video, because everyone was going to be calling that it was going to $86,000. It was going to be breaking down to these major levels that there's been some of these TA guys have been eyeing, and the bears have been eyeing and salivating over these specific levels. But guys, we did not hit it. We actually went right into this little pocket here, went down to 89,000 and bounced. And I said, guys, if we were going to get any lower, breaking down from the 92 support level, then we would get close to this. And I think there would be so much buying pressure right in this area. If you just look here, we go right into this area, and you can see that so much buying pressure happened right at this wick. We basically bounced right off that wick. And why? So if you were to lead and look over from previous data here, was where we wicked and had nice support from that price level previously. So it kind of just mimicked and did the same thing. And now we're trailing back up into a supported area above 96,000, guys. So there's a lot of things that are coming down the pipe the next 5 days. We got the Trump inauguration coming. We have announcements, executive orders that Trump is going to be putting in effect immediately on day one. We don't know what those things are going to be, but we all have our speculations that it's going to be part of a Bitcoin strategic reserve, possibly zero crypto tax in America. That exactly what, the UAE has done, and places like Dubai. Other places have done this as well, zero crypto tax, and it's been very successful. And so will these things be the announcements that Trump puts an executive order on day one? And it's already been leading up to a bullish and a better crypto framework for the ecosystem, for American companies to operate in the United States, and also for foreign crypto companies that had wanted to operate in the United States can now do so. So all of these things are kind of leading up into the next 5 days, the next couple weeks, and we have a lot of economic data that is going to be coming out. We got the PPI, CPI, core inflation rate data, the FOMC. We're going to see if we're going to get another rate cut. Is it going to be 25 basis points again, or no rate cuts? Are we going to kind of stop it for now? We're just going to have to see. But if you see this strong bounce here, like, this just shows the strength that the bulls are in charge, and that we are heading for, I think, another 100K party once again. But we just have to see how much the bulls can stay in control to bring us up to the original target that we were eyeing, which was the 111,000 range right here, and going up past 111,000, breaking new all-time highs and going to $120,000 per Bitcoin. Now, if we're looking at some of the historical data that we told you guys yesterday, is that we see January slumps historically in the post-halving years in the beginning of January. But then once we see the slump, then we get a really, really nice bounce. And historically, we've had a mega bounce off those areas. And you can see that in these areas where it's been around January in the halving years, and then we end up going up parabolically in the banana zone in the third phase, in the fourth phase of the bull run and the halving years. Because historically, we've had where it's 2012, then to 2013, and then from 2016, then 2017 is the bull run, the max capacity, and then we have from 2020 to 2021, and then now we have a perfect recipe for us to be going parabolic and going into those zones, just like the previous years from 2024 going into 2025, which we're in right now. So Michael Saylor, I think, knows this, because just yesterday he bought some Bitcoin every Monday, making these mega purchases. So $250 million right here, $243 million of Bitcoin at an average price of that 95,000. Then that was as right before it crashed down to that level, and then subsequently recovering to these levels now that we're seeing, and it's just looking really, really bullish, guys. And also what we need to keep in mind is that last time we had this last year, we had these runs on Bitcoin, we had a run on Ethereum. And guys, I want to show you this tweet that I posted about Ethereum. And what it will reveal to you is that we are going to go into another altcoin season going into February and March, because when we had that last time with Ethereum, here's what happened last year. We had a 88% move to the upside from January to March, and then in one day, we also right here had Ethereum go up 20% in one daily candle. And so can we see this same type of momentum, even just on an average of maybe 66% going into this year, February and March, and then we will see the altcoins, I think, fly, because we saw things like Shiba Inu, Pepe, Floki, Dogecoin, a lot of the altcoins, really strong altcoins, and the memes, especially the ones on Ethereum, just pumped hard during this time. So I think we are gearing up for a mega run, because we have different catalysts. Like this was the ETF catalyst for Bitcoin. And then also trailing with Bitcoin going up all-time highs, Ethereum followed suit. So I think what's going to happen here is basically that same thing. We got the bullish momentum with Trump being inaugurated in the next 4 or 5 days. Then we also are going into the perfect setup for us to go into another pre-altcoin season and get the crazy gains that we experienced during these times right here. So I'm really excited, guys. I hope you're not getting shaken out. Welcome to the crypto roller coaster, because guys, this is it. I mean, if you can't hold and survive through things like this, these wicks like this, then you're not going to be able to get to the point where you're at max like gains up here. Where Bitcoin's up here, where do you think Ethereum's going to be? Where do you think some of these altcoins are going to be? Some of these memes, some of these things that we've been looking at for the past year and a half, 2 years, where do you think these things are going to go? Well, guys, I think they have a good chance to be going to Valhalla. But you got to be watching this channel. You got to be following all of the metrics in the market. But really, the best thing that you can do right now is just have a allocation strategy, have your narratives, build up a nice bag that you can now hold for the next 6 months to a year. And then if you're thinking about Bitcoin, you need to be thinking 10 years down the line. This is how you have to start thinking. Your altcoins and everything right now that's happening and you getting these gains is a means to get more Bitcoin, to be able to have that as your reserve strategy and your reserve currency and strategic reserve for your own family and your own life. And so stay calm, stack your stuff, make sure you have an allocation and taking profit strategy set in place, and you will be okay. Sometimes the less you do with these things and just chill, you're going to be better off in the long run, and it'll help you just to not get shaken out and not get too flip-floppy back and forth. You just have conviction, you believe in what you're doing, and you can have some trading data and metrics to be able to back it up. And there you go. Then you guys are going to be so successful in this bull run, in this cycle, and in for future cycles to come, because this is where we are going to be forged as the next crypto warriors going into the next bull run and bear market, which will inevitably happen, guys. So get ready. Welcome to the ride, and I will see you on the next live stream, which will be happening very soon today. So make sure you guys are tuning in. Make sure you're also hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button, and dinging the bell. I've noticed about 50% of you guys who actually watch this channel are not subscribing, you're not dinging the bell, you're not liking the videos, and you're not commenting. So if you like this content and you appreciate anything that I've been putting out, I really would encourage you guys to just interact with this channel and also share it with a friend and join one of the live streams. You will not be disappointed, and I hope you guys have a good rest of the day. Peace out.